Alrighty, guys, here we go with some more botches. This is always such a good time. And if you are a current professional wrestler or a current worker, well, let me just say, never fear your botches, because in this day and age, there's always somebody recording everything, and that botch will entertain a lot of us. So, so you will accomplish your goal of entertaining people regardless. BDWJ forever. Just the best stuff. Apparently he body splashed a spot on the mat. I don't know. Maybe there's a bug crawling across there, but yeah, he didn't do much to the other dude in the ring. Yeah, those ropes, like I said, they are slippery, and that was good. That was, again, somebody that's been around. He didn't get thrown by the botch. He just got up and started working the leg, and that's a case of, all right, bro, we got to figure something else out. We got to get back on track here.
Ethan Page up on the shoulders of Ortiz. Ortiz realized something was backfiring behind him. He changes.
I think the guy got legit hurt coming up. Oh yeah.
Ortiz, right? He realized that, okay, my partner's not coming.
Yeah, there'd be no reason to be selling your leg that hard, right? I don't. Excuse me, guys. I love watching botches. I don't like seeing anybody get hurt.
Ethan Page up on the shoulders of Ortiz. Ortiz realized something was backfiring behind him. He changes things.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what did it say? Oh, duh. Santana hurts his leg. You know what? If I could read, if I'm literate and can make sense of words, it's going to make these all of these videos probably easier to break down. Yeah, I don't. Again, though, I don't like seeing anybody get hurt.
Ortiz, right? He realized that, okay, my partner's not coming.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh boy. That's pretty cool, except the guy catching him took his full weight. Yeah, I see him holding it right on top of the head. That's not pleasant.
That could be it. That could spell the end.
What are we doing here? He called the Fosbury Flop. That's a classic old school name right there.
What is Casey doing?
Well, I don't know. What's Casey doing? Oh,
he managed to get a piece.
See, whenever you're going to do a spot. Oh yeah, he's. I think somebody's a little concussed. I don't think he was selling there. I think he really actually couldn't find the other guy. But whenever you're doing a spot at that angle, you've done that flip and you're expecting to be caught, there's a real good chance your head's bouncing off the floor, just because of the height. Yeah. Head's down, yeah. He caught him, but then the head still takes a little basketball bounce on the floor.
Reminiscent of the old heart punch.
Okay.
Body scissors. No, on top is Leon trying to navigate.
Yeah, that kind of came apart. All I can say is that kind of went from a wrestling move to a romance. At first, it looks like you're going to get a big spot there, and then it's like, oh, they're just snuggling. Yeah, because I've seen other videos outside of wrestling where they ended up in that same position. Oh, speaking of romantic. Wait a second. Okay, that's my favorite so far. Because you guys know what happened there, right? As she goes by her, the girl who's sitting, as she runs past her, she's supposed to grab her foot and trip her. She forgot her spot, and we just talked about, okay, if you botch something, just keep going. Instead of going off into the ropes and doing something else and getting back on track, she decided, no, here, take my leg. Let's try this again. She's like, oh, what did I do? Okay, come on.
There you go, shameless plugs, but what's not so
I like how she's friendly. Here, take this. There you go. Okay, thank you. That was interesting. She's attractive, so who cares? The last dude is like, remember when you're out on the playground, everybody's getting together to play ball or play whatever, and you have to bring your little brother along, and he and he's always just a little bit behind everybody else. Yeah, the last guy was the little brother. And then you say, all right, now next time I'm not bringing you because you ruin everything. Yeah. Oh, little bro. That was good, though.
Oh, hold on. Look out. Sam Adonis diving through the ropes. Senton sends Moose crashing into the guardrail.
Yeah,
That was like, yeah. The dude that was supposed to be taking the spots looking at him like, sorry about that, bro. You dead?
Diving through the ropes. Senton sends Moose crashing into the
Yeah,
guardrail.
there was just not a lot of cohesiveness and all that. He wasn't, the dude taking the spot really wasn't close enough to make a catch, and so your head bounces on the floor. Young misses everyone. Uh-oh. Yeah. We see a lot of that. It's just misjudging of how far somebody's going to get with their leap. Painfully misjudging. In theory, they had a good idea there. In execution, it fell apart a little bit. Yeah, that you see what they were trying to do with that Hurricane Rana thing off his shoulders, but they picked right back up.
Big spin kick, Slamovich.
Package. No. Drops him on his head.
Yeah, got that White Knight driver.
Oh, so she was going to pick him up to hold him into some sort of modified pile driver, and couldn't get him up, and just kind of said, "No, we'll just bounce your head off the mat." I'm thinking, right?
Slamovich.
Package. No.
That's not horrible. I mean, there was no big impact to it, but she still dropped him down to where he could sell something.
White Knight driver.
Kid Bandit trying to push.
Oh.
Oh my God! I thought Kid Bandit got dumped on their head with that tombstone.
Keep going, ladies. There you go. But what I like about that is that's almost insulting, okay? Because they had this spot all set up,
Got that White Knight driver.
and now the woman in green there, the girl in green, she's like, "Oh, God damn it, Kim, did you eat another donut?" Because you weigh a little more than I thought you did. Last time we did this spot, I got you right up.
Oh, and she connects. And out of the outside.
I'm going to stop watching these if we have to watch brutality like that. Did she survive? Did you guys see this? The speed and the impact?
Head with that tombstone there, James. I think they were just.
That's actually frightening me.
Oh,
yeah.
she
Oh.
connects.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about this.
Fuego here looking to slingshot himself to the outside.
A little bit sick now.
Oh!
Ooh.
The top rope and falls straight to the ground.
He was going for a slingshot, but his slingshot forgot the rubber band part. It just had the little Y and no rubber band in it.
Scaling the top.
All right, that's a great camera angle. Oh, there we go.
Is that Fez press? Oh, came down.
Now, see, as I said, I have nothing but sympathy for that because it's so easy to do. It's so those ropes, again, they're just, your weight has to be balanced perfect before you try and push off. They're slick. Who knows if it's, what that building is like, if there's humidity, because they will gather moisture depending on what the outer shell of the ropes are. The big thing is it missed. Don't sell it. It really, really obviously missed. Boom, and I don't know how the blonde recovers. Okay.
Going for a top rope
They're trying. They're trying to get back going.
Oh, an imploding Hurricane Rana like a Dragon Rana, but on the.
See, that's the thing. There's no sense in selling something that missed that bad. Although in this guy's case, you know what I'm thinking too, guys? Because he's going for that Hurricane Rana. He was already leaning in for it. He might have been so far gone he had no choice but to come off the ropes anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Now he's expecting it, so he's leaning in. Yeah, you can't really fault him for that one. He was so far forward, he had to do something. He had to get off the ropes. Oh, no. This is the tip. Oh, I just heard something break. And there's it. Oh. The officials got to sell that as being so brutal we just couldn't bring it to you in good conscience.
Julio being here
Whoops.
because the only time he was on WWE TNA, he elevated.
Oh,
Excellent recovery that time by Kid Cat.
yeah. And it was a good recovery. But then you see him holding his knee, and that's what you worry about with stuff like that. It didn't come off how you planned, so now are you going to be able to land it for yourself safely? Because he was obviously coming off the top. That didn't play, so he just goes right over.
Excellent recovery that time by Kid Cat.
Didn't look too, hopefully it wasn't hurt. Bad.
Cage and Puma, big
Wow.
rivals.
That was a no-sell.
These two went to war with one another over the Lucha Underground Championship.
Did he just forget that he got kicked in the head, or because it doesn't look like he wasn't working with him?
Cage and Puma.
Just like, that was a well delivered Inseguri, but you know what? Let's just get going on to the next thing. Screw that.
Went to war with one another over the Lucha Underground Championship.
That was kind of weird. I think it's just a moment of losing focus. Oh, another one of those devastating suicide dives. You see that so much. Again, it's not that I dislike the suicide dive. It's just that, as I've said, so many times they come off looking weak. Now, we've been watching compilations lately where we've seen some really good, strong ones, and I like those. But then you see a lot of the suicide dives like that where people just don't clear the ropes. I mean, that takes a lot of precision to hit a good suicide dive, and you're really risking a botch. That wasn't, he saved that pretty good. Because he pulls him back. Yeah, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all.
Almost dumped him on his own partner.
Still made it look okay.
And finally, Murdoch able to hit
Oh.
the kick.
Aaron's bulb there
Well,
breaking.
So there you go. We got a bulb spot where we're going to use it on the crowd because I'm going to miss. We'll just fling the bulbs in the crowd and let them take the spot. Screw those bulbs.
Season opening. What a
Uh-oh, big boy. What are we doing?
God, no. Good God, no. Oh, my God. Oh, good Lord.
What did I just say about suicide dives and, doing one well actually takes a lot of athleticism and precision. Here's one where without a lot of athleticism and precision, you got to have a lot of momentum and come through those ropes hard,
Good God, no. Oh, my God.
and not drag your leg and foot through over the middle rope. And again, there's nothing wrong with a big guy trying to do that stuff, but you're just wrestling like anything else. Know your limitations. It just doesn't look like that guy had the speed and agility to pull off a good-looking suicide dive. Oh.
End up in the ropes.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
White Michael did a great job.
That just came unglued. There was just nothing left. What the hell is this going to be?
He still got him. Holy fuck. Good night, Blake.
Oh, yeah. That's holy fuck. Way to go, announcer. It took a long time to get there, and there was a lot of pretzeling along the way, but we eventually got into a pretty good spot there. Oh, good sell on it, too. All right, we're just going to call the stuff prior to the actual impact. We're just going to call that foreplay. Let's pretzel it up a little. I'll hold you here. You twist me there. And then we'll do a really cool spot at the end.
And they'll work together. Clothesline there by Sabu. Van Dam's turn.
Oh.
Nearly took his head off.
Whose? Could have been anybody. There was a lot of swinging and missing going on there. And I'm going to put it in as I usually do in these. Remember, in no way when I watch these am I looking to shit on anyone. Because botches happen to all of us. It's just fun to have some fun with the fact that they do happen to all of us. Yeah, that was just... There was a lot of silence from the crowd there.
Oh, wow. Nearly took his head off.
You're dealing with great workers there who just missed.
450 knees. Cover.
Now, see, that's... Oh. Ooh, well, you guys already know the big mistake there was you don't go for the finish anyway when you miss. Hit her with something, anything, but you can't go for a finish after. Shouldn't even be going for a pin really, but you can't go for a finish when you entirely miss. Excuse me, guys. That's an experience thing. Yeah, you're not gonna get a lot of pop from. Well, I just, did a couple flips in the air, landed on the mat. She rolled out, and just the thought of potentially being hit with that move was enough to keep her down for the pin.
Several times.
Freaking ladders. Yeah, that was some slow moving stuff. Here we go with some more lighting tubes.
Not enough hip attack right there. Yes.
More heavyweights in terms of.
Okay, the move got entirely botched, but they did 100% the right thing. Just whale them with him. This looked like a sex act they were having. Boom.
Not enough hip attack right there. Yes.
Now, just for me, because I've been heterosexual all my life. That makes me boring. I understand. But I would rather have the girl thrusting her hips in front of me rather than the guy. I want you to watch right how that. It's like, oh yeah.
Not enough hip attack right there. Yes.
I would much rather get the tube broken over my back than have that guy thrusting his dick in my face again. I'll take the tube any day. I'll take the tube any day. Well, I just admitted to something else too, didn't I?
More heavyweights in terms of size.
Wardrobe malfunction. Oh my!
Normally only see in the X division. Pump handle attempt.
That's some quality Victoria's Secret right there. Wow. Somebody went. I don't even think that was the stuff in the sale bin, like 3 for $10 or whatever. That was good Victoria's Secret panties, thongs.
And I don't think that table's going to support Michael Dante.
There you go.
When we say super heavy top.
As I said, that's you got to really check your gimmicks. Make sure you didn't gimmick that table too much. That's kind of embarrassing right there. That I guess guys want to make sure the table breaks, but I would rather do the spot, have the table not break, and at least get the impact than have something as embarrassing as that happen. Yeah, that didn't look too strong. And the table comes out looking really weak. The table's career is over. You don't come back from looking that weak.